Alright, here we are in a run and driving video of our 96 F250. Got it all nice and warmed up, got all the lights working for you. Truck runs perfect, it runs really strong. 460 pulls really good, especially for, it's just a regular cab, so it doesn't have a whole lot of weight to it. It's got a nice little sound of the aftermarket muffler to it. No head gasket issues, no ticking, and anybody, most of you guys who are into these Fords know about these 460s. Are just known for the exhaust leaks on the exhaust manifold. So there's no cracks, no exhaust leaks anywhere on this truck. You can see it's 121,000 miles, 904. You can see we've got one in the rear tank right now. Flip it over to the front tank. There's not a lot of fuel in there. Nice little Sony CD. I think the speakers are aftermarket because it sounds really nice. All your headliners go down, dome light works, blower motor works nice, heater works real strong, but again the AC is probably going to need a charge. Got your power windows, power door locks, work from both sides. Your wing windows open up real nice and smooth, lock nice. So we're going to go ahead and hit it, and the overdrive off. I usually have the overdrive off for if I'm towing or if I'm doing in-city drives or under 45 miles an hour. It just keeps the wear and tear off the transmission. You got your cruise control, push on the steering wheel. Tilt steering works nice and smooth, no clicking issues. Drives really nice and tight, no ball joints or any issues like that. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the road. Wipers working on all speeds. We're going to do just a little bit of in-town driving, just go around the tight corners, and we're going to get the freeway. Hopefully with traffic we'll be able to get her up to 60. Shifts really nice and firm, but by no means is a neck snap or anything. Just shifts just as it should. Brakes nice, and it doesn't have a soft pedal, doesn't pull, shake, or anything like that. This truck doesn't need anything. It's just the most you might want to do the AC. This truck looks outstanding with the original, Oxford white paint, and the gray is one of my favorite color combos. You can see the RPM gauge. Put the steering wheel up a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see that a little better. But to be a great puller. He basically just used it for his camper. There's a camper hookup inside for your electricals. And that was it. Having one owner for almost 20 years. The entire time this truck's been around, it's had one owner. So I always love one owners, because you can tell just by looking at this truck that it was cared for. There's just no way you could have a truck for 20 years and it looked this good and not care about it. So that's just, this truck really scoots. It's got the C5 axle code, limited slip 410s. I'm going to go ahead and turn the overdrive on so the light doesn't blink at you or anything. I'm going to give it just medium throttle. This is kind of just a quarter throttle, just like I'm putting just to get on. No urgency or anything like that. So 60 miles an hour, without even struggling. We're up to 65. It's just easy to drive. I just got a couple fingers on, and we're at 70 now. So I got the cruise control on, works good, foot's not on. So I'm going to go ahead and floor it, downshifts, about 3,200 RPMs that we're climbing. This thing just scoots. It's just effortless. It's like, some of these trucks, get a little bit tired, or they're not maintained well, and they struggle to get up to speed. So we'll go ahead and exit off here, and we're going to come up that on-ramp over there. I'm going to give it a little bit more steam, so you guys can see what it's like. But I got no hands on. It's as straight as can be. The road turns off there to the left, but this truck just glides straight. Coming to the brakes, and no shaking, no shimmying. So we've done a lot of these trucks, and this truck really is probably one of the nicest ones we've had. It's just tough nowadays to find these trucks. Between 5 and 10 years ago, it wasn't as hard, but these trucks are just kind of becoming a dead breed. Especially the 95, 6, and 7s, or the OBT2 computer system. So I'm going to get on here. I'm just going to floor it. I mean, we're up to shifts up nice. You can hear that force. Look at that speedometer, just crazy. I mean, it is not struggling for one bit. I mean, it's just continuing to climb. So it really rips. But what I was saying is, like, the OBD2 computer system, is nice because it's the same as 2015. If you have troubles down the road or check engine light or anything, they're just the 95s and 97s are just a little bit nicer to have. I mean, I love them all, but finding original paint trucks and one owners and low miles. I mean, 121,000 miles is low for a 20-year-old truck, but they're just really hard to find nowadays. I mean, everybody's idea of a truck is different. A lot of these things just get abused. I mean, we probably buy 1 out of every 10 trucks we see. But it's going to go at no reserve, and good luck to anybody, and please shoot off any questions you might have.